Hello again, this is Let's Play DecapAttack. Today we are in Pumpington, which is gotta be the sorriest excuse for a pun so far. But that's fine, I think we're all about punned out. What that really means is that we are here to rescue the only non-photorealistic heart in this game. Which is a touch I really like about this game, the using silly, realistic style hearts as the health counter. Good send-up of the old video game trope, which was also done in Splatterhouse, something I liked a lot there as well. And speaking of Splatterhouse, my co-commentator for that game, Kaboom Dragoon, some of you may know, he recently brought to my attention that a fan made an action figure of our good friend Chuck the Head here. And it's really, really awesome. I'm gonna link a picture to it in the video description because it really desperately needs to be seen. It's too bad they didn't mass produce it, but oh well. Even if they had, it wouldn't have been nearly as cool as the thing this guy came up with, because man, it's incredible. And that was the requisite Kaboom Dragoon name drop that every Something Awful Let's Play has to have at some point or another. That or some mispronunciation thereof. So that means we can move along with this, you may have noticed, lava level. I say that as we go past the only patch of water therein, but yeah, this is the lava level as the recently themed levels have been. And this first section, not very challenging at all. That's definitely going to change. Perhaps this is to lull us into a false sense of security, because this level's pretty hard, and they're ratcheting up the difficulty. Okay. Gotta carefully get it so that the skull lands at the edge of the screen, drops down and double hits the guy. Then you're safe to advance. Another useless heart, because I just filled up on the flagpole. Now it would have been useful. But oh well, we are at the end. Very, very easy first stage. Not gonna complain about that. This next one, much, much less forgiving. Because it's another auto-scroller. This time, it's not an advancing wall of death. Rather, a murder truck with a xenomorph mouth. Rather upsetting, and not instantly fatal, but it's here to soften us up. Because the final stage of this area, oh boy, that is going to do some damage. But what they want to do here is empty out our health bar, have us go in there with nothing, and then just get eaten alive. So I'm going to avoid that, take the upper path, where the truck can't get us. Birds can sure get us, though. And those ghosts. Half the time when you open it up right on top of that ghost, he won't hit you, but the other half, you're done for, and you never can expect which one you're gonna get. Why not just spend 2/3 of this level off screen? Okay. And this is the part where probably should have planned a little better. That's fine. And we played right into the game's trap. Suffered quite an embarrassing death, but most of those crackle blocks are going to stay gone since we broke them. So this should go a little smoother. Of course, all of our little bonuses are gone as well, but that's fine. Half of them were ghost traps anyway. So we get to be extra careful this time through. That's right, extra careful. Okay, just... I thought I left that one behind. If I'm not mistaken, there are no skull pickups in this area. Watch this be one. Okay, it's a ghost. See, that xenomorph recursive mouth covers about more than half the screen, so if you're on the bottom floor, you're in a bad position. Haha, pushes us through the crackle blocks if we haven't broken through them ourselves already. So you cannot get crushed to death here. That's fortunate, at least. Okay, a little health upgrade. Already wasted it. But this is the end, okay. We were very, very close last time. I'm just gonna let the truck pass. It's done enough damage. Frankly, I should congratulate it. For a job well done. And moving on to the real meat grinder of this stage. The final level. Sometimes you can get those guys to lift you up safely, but most of the time, not so much. And they're going to start to be rather generous with the flagpoles as they expect us to take a lot of damage. So again, would have been really brutal if I hadn't figured out how to use these. That's how to use them. Okay. Okay. Thought for sure that the totem I opened up was going to have a ghost in it. That is just my luck. But no. Small mercies. Oh, I thought I'd get by. Hey, another skull right here. Oh. The pinball machine of death. What did I do to deserve that? Now this is one I'm sure you can imagine. Repeated deaths here get really just... they can make the stage unplayable. Like, not quite unbeatable, but enough that you're gonna get really frustrated. So I'm just gonna sneak by those crazy fish because I really hate dealing with them. Doing very poorly, but I have piles of health, so I can afford to a little bit. And nothing of value up there. So creep on by, or perhaps not. There's our requisite item. At least that is pretty difficult to miss. Sneak past these ghosts. And on to the boss. What's it gonna be? A Gopher. What you want to do is pin him in the corner when he pops up. Get piles of free hits in, and make use of this particular potion here. It greatly increases the damage of your default punch move, and extends the reach of it, so if you time yourself carefully to not get hit by his rock throw, you can just really wreck him. Now this boss is basically Hell Chaos from the end of Splatterhouse, the aforementioned. And yeah, that's the final boss of that game. So it seems a bit easy. I always underestimate this guy, but he is not to be trifled with. Use the boss killer generously. Maybe a little more generously than that. So I'm probably gonna cut back to our rematch with that guy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, that's how crazy you are. Alright. Now we've made it back. So, round 2 on the Diglett. That was not the correct place to duck. But nonetheless, I think I'm well prepared this time. Got piles of health. Next time he pops up, I will use one of my potions. You can safely stand on a very small part of his head, but other parts, those spikes on his head, are not for decoration. Or perhaps I'm mistaken. I'm gonna test that. Inquiring minds want to know. Look at that. Safest place in the whole arena. Okay, next time we're using that potion. Come along. I'm gonna use the boss killer first. Oh, that's probably gonna drive him into desperation mode. And indeed it did. So now he's gonna rocket around the arena, like we saw last time. Directly underneath my feet by sheer coincidence. I'm definitely going to get hit here. And I can't use the invincibility potion. Yeah, I don't like that idea. So just wait for him to come back. Should completely waste my potion. But I killed myself. Oh no. Tragic. Take 3. See you for the end of that. That's not even fair. Okay, and we're back where the boss belongs. And the boss stays dead, because we killed him. We got that double kill. So, it doesn't matter that I came here with half health. We are moving on. Ah, finally. I really need to recover some lives right here. Got it all on black, except for that one. And see what random prize we got this time. We've been doing pretty well, so hopefully luck stays on our side. Seems unlikely, because usually the slides will maybe be 2 spaces over, and we are 1 space away from the lives. And yeah, we're not getting any lives. A lot of potions. Some pretty good ones. I'll have to start making use of them much more extraneously. It's too bad about their 10-second time limit in this game, as opposed to Magical Hat, which had a 15-second time limit. So, last leg land. Moving straight into the snow level. Ice physics, friends. We're only beginning to suffer. This level's much harder than the last one. And I really should have saved the lives that I wasted there. For now. And of course the final stage is going to be even harder. So I think to delay the inevitable a little bit, we're going to take a foray into another one of this game's ancestors. Psycho Fox for the Master System, which I've never seen a physical Master System in my life. But the game itself is pretty interesting, so we're going to take a quick look at that, then we'll be returning to DecapAttack for Last Leg Land. See you next time.